friends, MD Vegan. I make another fruit salad. I always combine certain kinds of fruit, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I put something together that really doesn't taste. Especially not easy is a kiwi fruit. One of my favorite fruits. I always have kiwi at home. I buy a bunch. They are hard, not ripe. Especially kiwi used to be very soft. And if they are so soft that you can pull the peel off, that's perfect. It's not always the case, but here some of these have been that soft, and it takes some weeks sometimes for them on the shelves to lie there and to get soft. But they are very inexpensive. You can buy kiwis in a bunch for nothing, almost. Yeah, okay. And then you have a wonderful, super healthy fruit. It has high in vitamin C and so many other minerals and vitamins. You can look it up. It's really a bomb. But the problem is there is an enzyme in the kiwi fruit, like in pineapples too, that's a similar one, for protein digestion. The enzyme that splits the protein, we need to split the protein to digest it, and the kiwi fruit has that. These kinds of enzyme digesting protein digesting enzymes, they can taste horrible when you put them with the wrong ingredients together. Same with the pineapple. I call these fruits solitaire because they are wonderful on their own. It's very easy to enjoy kiwi on its own. It's delicious. You just spoon it. It's wow. Or pineapple, same. I can enjoy pineapple by its own, make a pineapple juice. It's wonderful. But when you begin to combine it, well, sometimes it's great. For example, today the kiwi is perfect with a strawberry. Yeah, I look at the colors alone, green and red. You see, strawberry and kiwi is really an amazing combination. You can see it already, right? It is beautiful together. Perfect colors. So, strawberry is nice. And today I put the strawberry on top as a strawberry marmalade. I found I make nice marmalades with just the berries and date mousse and lemon. I show you. But first the fruit salad. So the kiwi was the thing I wanted to do today, and I thought I'd combine it with a pear. Yeah, here, pear and kiwi. I tried a little bit of each, and I thought, wow, that's very nice. Kiwi has a strong flavor, also with this enzyme. It's a strong flavor it can bite in the mouth. Yeah, and the pear has a very gentle flavor, like a caressing flavor. Yeah, very gentle and soft, but also some bitter tones. So these are very nicely together. I made another recipe like that years ago, also with a walnut. I put a walnut on top. Also a very special nut here. Walnuts is considered the healthiest of all nuts. And nuts in general, there's just a small handful of walnuts. Nuts in general are super healthy. The fun thing about nuts that most people don't know, first they have a lot of fat. But the fat in nuts, if the nuts are raw, does not make you fat. You can eat as many nuts as you want without getting fat. Isn't that crazy? Most people don't know that, but they made a big study to understand why. And first they found out if people eat handfuls of nuts every day, in addition to their regular calories, extra nuts, over a long time, short time, doesn't matter, they never gain weight. They rather lose weight. And they didn't understand why, because adding calories to the food, why wouldn't you not gain weight? One of the answers they tried to explain was that the nuts, when they're raw, they have something inside that makes the cells in the body burn more energy. So the extra energy that is added by the nuts might be burned, and even more so. So anyway, nuts are super healthy. They have so many benefits for the intestines, and you can look it up. Nuts are recommended daily, and especially walnuts. They have a special fat that is omega-3 fatty acids. The fat acids, that is what we need from the fat, the fatty acids. Yeah. It's not to be confused, doesn't matter. So these omega-3 fatty acids, they are what we need daily and what we do not have in many plants. In some plants we have it, a little bit of course, but in the amount we need it. The walnuts are perfect. You have chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, they have omega-3. 2 tablespoons a day, that's a nice, or a handful of walnuts, also nice. and no problem with nuts. Yeah, they don't make you fat. That's really good. So that's my fruit salad today: pear and kiwi with walnuts. That's one. And now I show you the dressing I make. I make another nut here. That is a Brazil nut here. I have a small amount of Brazil nuts, just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or so, and 3 bananas. And blending bananas and nuts gives a very nice silky creaminess. I tried that before with a Brazil nut. I even made a smoothie with Brazil nuts and bananas, and I added some cinnamon. It was super delicious, and now I make it into a dressing. And here's the cinnamon here, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 3 dates, and I add a little bit of cardamom. Cardamom is an Indian spice. I mean, most of our spices are, by the way, from India. Yeah, the medieval city of Venice, they became famous and the most powerful city in the medieval times because of trading with spices from India. That's how the spices came to Europe by Venice, and then Venice became a super rich city, and abundance of wealth and by this spice trade. But the Indians are really amazing. They have amazing knowledge about spices, and the cardamom spice is a little bit peppery. It's sharp, not sharp. It's used for to sweeten desserts. Yeah, cardamom is very nice. They also use it in coffee and tea. Yeah, you make a black coffee, put cardamom inside. That keeps the stomach calm. It calms the stomach. It's very healthy. Of course, a small amount only. Yeah, not too much. It's too strong. Yeah, the flavor is not nice. It bites you. But the small amount is very nice, and for sweets nice. I tried today with the date and the cinnamon, some cardamom in my sweet dressing. Let's see if it works. I always try something new. A little bit of water to begin, not too much, because I want to have a creamy dressing that is not too runny. So begin with a small amount of water and a blender dance. Just to start, I make a first blending, breaking down the nuts, so now they can soak a little bit. In a second blending in a couple of minutes, I will do this and make it really creamy. But first I check if everything is in I need it. The texture is wonderful. That's the right amount. Oh, nice. Last time I made this dressing, bananas, Brazil nuts, and cinnamon. That was delicious. Now I add dates and cardamom, and it's really next level. It's more refinement. It's not better, but it has more character, more intensity. So I would begin, I don't know, you can do it both ways. You can leave the cardamom, the dates away, try it. And if you like something more intense, sometimes I have a little bit more desire. Sometimes I will like a more moderation. Always up to how I feel. It's not always the best is the most. Sometimes I like less. But today I like a little bit more. So cardamom and date. And it's really a very wonderful flavor. I'm very happy. I tried it. As I said, not too much cardamom. Just a little bit. Gives a nice color to everything. It changes a lot in a very subtle way. You gotta try it. It's very nice. So here, that soaks now for a while. I put in a salad bowl 1 pear in small pieces here. Yeah, fruit salad is always the most of the work, is always cleanse the fruit and cut them into small pieces. That's always the work, and I like that. I like to work with fruit. Colorful, they smell nicely, they touch them, like them to touch them, and also the nutrients, they come into the skin. Yeah, so they're very good for the hands, also for the skin to touch the fruit. I like that. And now the kiwi here, I have some kiwis here. I said you also the similar pieces here. How beautiful these, I love these, the shape of the kiwis. The green color and the little dots inside, that's beautiful too. And walnuts. So, nice combination here. See, Looks nice. But it's okay, I put a dressing on top. I don't need to save this beauty. Yeah, it would be also nice to have it covered with a dressing. Some fruit salads are so beautiful, you don't want to put a dressing on top. But this one is nice, but a dressing would be even nicer, I would say. And but first, before I put the dressing on top, because it needs to soak a little bit, I prepare my strawberry marmalade. Here, so this is how I do it. I have a little here, a metal container with frozen strawberries. Put the strawberries on a hot water bath, so the strawberry and lid on top, so the strawberries thaw a little bit. You see, they're thawed now a little bit, and there is then the juice comes out of the strawberries when they're frozen. That you don't have that with fresh strawberries. You have that only when you let the strawberries sit in a container. When you cut the strawberries, put them into a container or a bowl, pour sugar on top, let them sit for a while, then the juice comes out. But regularly, if you just have the strawberries, put them on a fruit salad, the juice doesn't come out that fast. With frozen strawberries, you always have a little bit of juice. That's also why I like the frozen berries. Always have frozen berries at home in the freezer, because they're always available, very inexpensive, and have a wonderful flavor and also very healthy nutrients. It's nice to have it. And in summertime, of course, you get them fresh, still more expensive. But in wintertime, I still have these berries because they are very, very healthy and recommended daily. We cannot even eat too much fruit. Yeah, fun fact. Here, date mousse. How to make date mousse. I show in another video, but it's easy. You put just some dates into a blender, put some water, a little bit only, and blend as long as necessary to make it creamy. That's it. With a blender, you have to put some more dates, otherwise the blades have not enough to work. Yeah, so sometimes with a blender, you need a little bit more in content, otherwise, yeah. So this is the minimum. Couldn't make it less date mousse, yeah. If I want to make date mousse, I need 30, 40 dates at least, yeah, to make a nice mousse. Otherwise, the blender, this kind of blender, is not happy. So, and then I put the date mousse in a container in the refrigerator and use it in a week or so. And now I can put the date mousse. Yeah, I take as much as I want. 2 huge heaping tablespoons is enough. On my strawberries, and have some lemon juice. That is from a lemon here. I put the rest into the refrigerator also. I can use it the next days or with the next as a jam or another fruit. Yesterday I made a blueberry jam, marmalade with the same date mousse and lemon. And I still found 1 lemon, still some lemon juice. I don't need all of it. It's just nice to have a little bit lemon juice and dates for the frozen fruit, because frozen fruit usually or oftentimes are not as sweet and sun ripened as when you have them fresh from the tree on the market or the bush or so. So that can help to make these frozen fruit a little bit more delicious. Yeah. And you don't notice the difference. It is very nice. It's a nice illusion, yeah, with date mousse and lemon, and both are super healthy. So there's no downside to that. Yeah. You're not doing anything wrong. You put a date mousse on a fruit. Dates are really super healthy too. May have so many things to say about healthy food here. The fruit are super healthy. The spices are super healthy. You know, the nuts are super healthy. So I can go on and on about health. I just want to tell you a little bit in the background. It's not so important, because whenever you have a whole food plant-based diet, you're always good. Yeah, and it's a variety in there. You can't go wrong almost. Yeah. So here I put my marmalade together, the jam. I mix it nicely. So then here I can decorate now my fruit salad a little bit more. And the more now I combine it, the more the juice will come out of the strawberries. And that's also a wonderful effect. You will see it in a moment. Here, that's what it looks like now. Might evolve a little bit. I put it aside. And I will now go back to the blender and do one more blender dance to get my creamy dressing. looks nice. Nice fragrance. Texture perfect. Wonderful. It's the right amount of cardamom, really. There's a nice zing is there. It also goes well with the Brazil nut. The Brazil nut has a little dry flavor. I compare a little bit with a hazelnut, even drier than that. Hazelnut is edgier. The flavor of the Brazil nut is rounder, I would say, still dry in a way, for my feeling. So describe it, and that goes nicely with this aggressive cardamom flavor. Yeah, that's why I chose it. I picked it. I guess I didn't know what to put in addition to the cinnamon and cardamom. Yeah, always always a good idea if you want to sweeten a dessert. Try cardamom. It could be really a game changer here. And I was very nice here. So here's my fruit salad, and here I show you the dressing. You have the Brazil nut cream, the Brazil nut. Here, yeah, it's not too much dressing. That's exactly the right amount. I quickly combine everything, and you have these beautiful green shades from the kiwis. You have the light color of the pear, and the brown, light brown walnuts. It's also nice together with the color of this dressing. It's a nice fruit salad, yeah. And I'll put it into a glass to serve it to myself. And on top, I will decorate with my strawberry jam. I'll show you in a moment. And it might be a nice effect when the colors mix. And that's what I'm waiting for. I have to leave a little space in the glass on top for my topping. See, now I get to my strawberry jam. A little bit more combining because the juice comes out all the time, so it's nice to combine it even a little bit more. It looks so nice. Try the same with blueberries, frozen blueberries. Really, really wonderful. You won't want to miss that. It's amazing. And no doubt that this one is also very nice. All berries. You'll find a nice way to serve all kinds of berries on these fruit salads. It's always nice to use berries every day. Highly recommended. Our healthiest fruits. And we should always use them. I definitely do that. It's always nice to find new ways, right? To have these little treasures in many, many ways. See? Isn't that beautiful? The green here from the kiwi and the red from the strawberry. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I mean, it's a little creation here. It's a little bit here, piece of art. Not high art, of course, not a painting or something, but yeah, I don't know, feel like a little bit like an artist a little bit. Yeah, that is just fun. Every day a little creation here in the kitchen. A lot of fun. I hope you enjoy. I want to bring fun to you. And my belly, of course, my tummy will be also happy in a moment. And I'm already happy to watch it and to, I hope you do that too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.